Good evening, my name's Andy, and tonight we're going to try Blastem, a game I purchased last week online. And fun little game. I won't get into all the options and scores and that. There's lots of videos that cover all that. I just want to talk about a few things about the game that I really like this game. And well, for starters, this game is a game that you have to give it your full attention when you're playing it. This is not a game that you can play and drink coffee and chat about the weather or anything. You have to have total focus. And even as I chat here now, I am trying to keep my eyes fixated on the screen. Now every game that I play, I'm a classic gamer. I try to pick games apart and see, you know, every game has a way that you can play it that works for you and that you can do good. And I found in this game, well, I got a few little tips, and one of them that I do is I do just sort of go up the gut when I play it. And what I mean by go up the gut is I keep my ship mostly in the middle of the screen, and I don't move to the top, and I use that little area of space. Here, let's go. Anyway, what I like to do is I like to use the middle of the screen when I play this game. And but what by that I mean is I try to keep my spaceship sort of in the middle, and always, because this game, if there's so much going on, it's just too hard to try to keep track of everything. So your strategy is not, oh, what are they going to do now? And it's not like a classic space game where you would know exactly where the enemies are at a certain moment, and then at that moment you would move your ship in line and then just blast them and they would all die. This game is totally different that way. There's just so much going on around you that you find yourself, you almost get mesmerized by the screen. So the best way is to try to keep it simple, and that is to go sort of in a straight line, and not necessarily. I like to use the middle of the screen, but depending on, you do tend to get boxed in, like I just did. You get boxed in if you get to the top, or okay, there's the magnet. Here, now we're doing good now. Let's kick some butt. But you see, I only have, this gets scary. See, now I got this magnet. Now I've got all these coins coming towards me. I am racking up some points, but at the same time, the screen gets so busy. Like any moment I could die. There you go. Hey, I just got my high score. Awesome, 65. Wow. But you can see, I'm not trying to move around too much. I'm just staying up on the middle of the screen and just sort of doing just little movements and just sort of maneuvering around the bullets. And this game kind of reminds me of Gyrus, which was one of my favorite games growing up. That game was very cool. But that game you could time where the enemies were, and move yourself in line on the screen. But this game, there's just so many enemies that you can't do that. But needless to say, I'm doing good. Oh man, I got her there. And if you're gonna sit down and play Blastem, I would suggest, like if you've been at work all day, you know, to maybe take a short nap or drink some coffee, and if you do a job during the day in front of a computer screen, Like sometimes I spend a little bit of time at work in front of a computer screen. This game can be a little hard to play, but it's very relaxing, and as long as you don't have any distraction, phones ringing and people talking at you, you generally do good. Okay, we're just going to try to go down the gut here. Okay, now there's my rapid fire. Here we go. Okay, now what I'm going to... Oh, man! Oh, yeah. And there you have it. Okay. Let's try one more round. Yeah, this game just has that effect. So I'll try to go down the middle again here and just kick some ass. Okay, now, you see, I'm not trying to do too much. I just move down the middle of the screen. This is where it gets scary when those ones come. Then I always try to move ahead of it and then come back. And I don't worry if I miss some coins. Well, staying alive is really the only thing about this game. You just have to try to stay alive, and there are no second chances, that's for sure. So if you miss a coin or anything, it's not going to move. Certainly not going to lose any sleep over it. Okay, let's go on the middle here. Pretty awesome. I got a score here just a little while ago, 65. It's pretty darn good. Now you can see, just going on the middle again. Nothing fancy. I'm not trying to move around too much. Just now, once these asteroids come, then I can get five coins per each one. So there are some nice coins here. Now, if I can get that one power up with the magnet, then I'm in great shape. Then your score. Oh shoot, those are tough. I gotta say, those are tough. When I'm doing this video, I might have a good round, but for every good round, you have about 5 or 6, 7, 8, 9 bad rounds where you do stuff like that. Okay, so let's kick some butt. So again, go up the middle. Okay, just trying to dodge those bullets. I don't even worry about. Oh man. Okay. Let's kick. Oh man, when you start doing that, it's almost time to back it in. This is one of the games that once you get that great score, and then you know what I mean, then you die 1,000 times in a row. Then you say, well, that's it for tonight. I got my good score. And then the next night you pick it up and you go, wow, I got that 60. Like tomorrow night I'll pick it up and go, wow, I got that 65. Can I beat that tonight? And so there you have it. Blastem. Definitely a blast. Give it a try. Go to blastem.com, get a copy. You won't regret it. Thank you.